Well, it took me this long to get around to it. It took me this long to play Marathon just in general, really. Don't know why it took me this long, but you know, I've played a little bit of it on the Xbox 360, the Marathon Durandal on that, and well, I didn't play the full game. I played like the demo. It was pretty good. It was pretty good because I was a big fan of. I was playing Halo non-stop back then, so when I found out about Marathon and I loved Doom and Jank and all that, I thought, hey, this looks like my kind of game. So it's about time we've gotten around to this. Yep, it's by Bungie, by the one and only Bungie Bobs. But yeah, begin new game. Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio starring in Marathon. The game might be a bit louder than my usual streams because I always thought that especially during my Siberian Mayhem I felt the game volume was a bit too low. So hopefully it should be all good. I can never get the fucking volume right, can I? It's either too loud or too low. I can never get it right, but hopefully this time it's all golden and shit. Need to rejig my microphone there. Hi, Milk. How are you doing? But yes, we're playing a Marathon, a good old Bungie classic, which I've never properly played before myself. It's about time I did. Oh yeah, F. Oh, pardon me. Get screen cropping issues. Oh yes, that good old mood, which I still haven't seen. I hope that's been highlighted so I can enjoy it. Hi Mufgab, just in time, we're literally just starting here. How you doing? Should I do the multi-narrator voice? I probably won't for this playthrough because there's going to be a lot of reading. So, unfortunately the multi-narrator is having a bit of a sit down after all the reading in Siberian Mayhem. Marathon Emergency Systems broadcast. Today at 0820 hours, the Marathon came under a surprise attack from unknown hostile forces. The Marathon has sustained serious damage. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting like a big load of saliva in my mouth. I don't know why. I felt like an anime girl. And 10 minutes later, alien forces boarded the Marathon. The current situation is dire. All personnel are required to arm themselves and fight for their lives. Incoming message from Leela. Welcome to the Marathon. I am Leela, one of the two surviving... yeah, here we go. Artificial intelligences aboard the Marathon. I have been severely damaged and am working to understand the current situation. Find the teleport terminal located in the hangar's control room. By that time, I should have a better idea of what is going on. End the message. This is where you are now. From here you can explore the rest of the hangar area, although not all of the doors on the level are functioning. There is a pattern buffer at this location. There's a jump pad at this location. Activate the terminal to leave the hangar area. Well, objectives and all that, imagine that. Good but tired, stayed up too late yesterday. You staying up late? That never happens. But hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. Allow me to proverbially kiss the sleepy boo-boos with my sultry voice here. Which honestly, I don't know if I would call my voice sultry if I'm being serious, but you know. But yeah, I've been rebalancing the audio since my last stream because I was telling Zach how I thought the audio was a bit too quiet during Siberian Mayhem. So do let me know if it's a bit too loud. Now the game should be a bit more on par with my voice because I like to allow people to enjoy and immerse themselves in the soundscape because sound is very, very important. Doors are farting at me. Typical space stations, isn't it? Not saliva, it's your... Oh. What dirty things have you been doing to me in my sleep? Well, I guess that quite explains everything, doesn't it? Pong! Little ping pong. Oh god, ah! They're firing snot at me. Thinking he's Mr. Captain Booger. No, go away. Should probably turn my headphones down a bit. Yeah, that seems a bit better. For me, at least. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the save game thingy. Because you can't access the menu during the middle of the game. It just says, do you wish to cancel the game in progress? No, I don't. But you know, that's just how Marathon was back in the day. I'm sure that there would need to be a lot of work on the source port for to allow menus during the game. Which, if you don't know, the source port I'm using to play this is Aleph 1, and you can actually download the whole Marathon series on Bungie's website. And if not, then I'm sure ROMs are available just anywhere because it's all freeware now. All freeware. Oh goodness, it's a bit dark in here. It's dark in here, whoa! Yeah, it's that classic. Which I have stolen. Because I'm a very sussy backer. Got my way around here. I've only ever done like a test run in this level. I've already forgotten my way around, how dare I? Well, you come back down. Yeah. Got some goodies up here. Can't hear shit. Oh, you know, no, there's a Kappa face there. You know, it's opposite. Oh, yeah. Hi! Oh man, these things always look weird to me. Wow, that's loud. You know, I say things are loud, but they're probably not that loud at all. It's probably just on par. I do know we have to do some funky jumping because the physics in this game is like literal space physics. Like like very moldy gravity stuff, you know? Man, this room is... Room? Huh? Is a room? More like a little service corridor, really, isn't it? Whoa! Yep, I remember that one. Oh, we're gonna sneak up behind him, we are. Gonna fist the space ghost. My favourite activity. Super cramped and mazy level design doesn't help. It's only one little bit of the level anyway. Haha! Haha! Fist in your little eyeball in your stomach. Yeah, that's it. Punchy, punchy. Wow, that's Oh, we got there eventually. Ping. Security breach at this area somewhere. Okay. So we gotta make our way to the oh no, that's literally where we are. Okay, fair enough. Tanky balls. They sure are. They can ligma balls. No. Hello there, friends. Having a little tea party in here. Can I join? Man, the areas in this game are dark. And I have the game set to super bright. I'm really bright even. Maybe it just really is that much of a dark game. Oh. Kerplonk. Oh, look at that. Remember, if you want to fix a blast door, just press a switch. You're a mechanic then. The bum pokering begins. Oh yes, it does. They said that John Romero died of ligma. What's ligma? Ligma balls. All of the information that I have gathered so far indicates that the alien invasion of the Marathon has been relatively uncoordinated. I suspect that this is partially due to the Marathon's large size. Oh my. However, disorderly the invasion is, their assault of the computer net has been extremely effective. I detect security breaches in almost every computer system on board the Marathon. I have learned that there is an alien creature that is capable of interfacing with our systems. You must kill any of these creatures that you find. It is a priority that we stop them. Even now they are penetrating my system, my defenses. Teleporting now. End message. Jump pad activation, initiation start. Transport when ready. Oh god, it's like that boomer shooter heroes disappearing meme. Except, you know, instead of like Caleb or Duke Nukem or Lo Wang, it's the Marathon security guard. Oh, oopsie. Look there, she's some hot one-eyed mutant that could kick your ass. Probably. You know how sci-fi is. I am now in contact with a number of colonists planetside, but their reports on the situation below are conflicting and obviously exaggerated. The primary medium-range radio antenna has been disabled or destroyed, which makes communication extremely difficult. I need a sippy, give me a second. You can probably hear the dryness in my lips. Doesn't help that I got like a big ol' ulcer as well. The only thing which seems clear is that the spaceport was obliterated by low-yield nuclear weapons minutes after the attack on the Marathon began. This I can verify through my own optical instrument. The invaders seem to be more interested in the Marathon than the colony, at least in the short term. The motives behind their unprovoked attack are still unknown, however. Oh, where's that? This is the computer terminal you're using now? Oh, lovely. Good to know. Cannot teleport you out of this section from here, so you will have to leave from another terminal after you find the assault rifle. Oh my. There is an M75 assault rifle / grenade launcher. Oh my. And ammunition at this location. When firing on the fully automatic setting, this weapon is highly inaccurate, but the grenades hit hard, and it's now the best we can do right now. Ammunition may be scarce for a while, so be prepared to fall back to your pistol. Wait, what was that? Oh yeah. Right, okay, I know what that is. Here is the terminal you must reach to leave this section. Alien infiltration of this area is high. Proceed with caution. You may find doors blocked, or stairways retracted, on the way. Because the AI in control of these functions is damaged and behaving erratically. Calm the fuck down, he does. He needs to calm his titties, his robotic titties. It's a fembot. Oh, could be he, could be she. You know, as far as I know, robots don't really identify with gender unless it's Shodan. Well, yeah, can't go up there yet. Save station up there though, that'll be handy. Hello. Oh, they're about to put on a little dance. The way they were standing. They are the guardians to the stairway of heaven. I am unworthy. You're a tough boy, you are. Yeah, one thing I quite like in this game is its visual style. I find it quite attractive. Like it's I feel it doesn't hold a candle to something like Doom, but I don't know. There's something about it that's quite System Shocky, and I just find it very, very charming. Man, I can't wait for the System Shock remake to come out. I'll have to do like a full playthrough of the I have to do a full playthrough of the original on stream at some point, because my god, I fucking love that game. All robots, either dummy mummies or callous middle-aged man. Yeah, it's basically that's basically Shodan and Xerxes, isn't it? I mean, you're apparently a robot and you identify as a male. If Geb was a robot this whole time. How dare he? How dare you bamboozle us of your identity this whole time? No. Everybody always knew I was a fatty. I own my, I own that comfortably. I went like all the way around, like, neom. Ah, saved. Game saved. Very much saved, that is. Oh. Yeah, I see you on the motion tracker there. Oh. Trying to kill each other, the little weirdos. You're not demons, you're aliens. Should be uniting against the human menace. Oh, hello. Oh, God. They got smacked across the face there. Fortunately for them, I'm the one who likes to do the smacking. I only did a one-off. Because I was playing it in my own time back then. And I thought, oh, you know what, I want to get a stream out because it's been a while. Let's do a one-off of a System Shock, that'll be fun. And you know what, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, hi. Kaboom. Unfortunately, we can't manually reload on our own, so kind of on Duke Nukem 3D rules here. Not that I mind, it's just kind of like, you know, just kind of is. Oh yeah, I'm constantly sprinting, I forgot about that. Worry. Hold down the shift button. I'm a slow ass. Yeah, I heard you. The snot monsters. They fire their snot at you. They use pheromones to take you down, by making you fall in love with them by means of snot. Barrels. I'm tipped over. That actually looks kind of weird. It's like moving around like that. That one looks fine. I don't know. Maybe it's just a perspective thing. One of them behind me, ain't there? No? Yes, there is. Yeah, I saw ya. Man, it is crazy just how much you can see that made it into Doom. Not Doom, Halo. Through playing this game. Crazy. I love how ugly this stairwell looks, by the way. Yeah, texture work is kind of on par with my texture work when I make a Doom map. But I don't mind too much as long as you're going for quite a charming aesthetic. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! Do not want! Do not want! Oh dear! How did I get out of that without taking damage? I'll never know. Oh, that was a fucking ambush and a half, that was. That was chunky though. That's fun. Couldn't get to grips with the controls when you played, didn't really play much with the mouse and keyboard as it is. RTS and FPS, and you don't play much of it either anymore. Yeah, it's... When I started playing, it was really like, oh god, how do I do this? But I decided to not change any of the controls, and I just got used to what I was given. And eventually I just found it second nature and like really easy to play. Really, really easy. While I appreciate the vote of confidence there, Muffgab. Ping! Oh, unauthorized access? Ah, cheeky. Security was breached. Marathon internal engineering documents. Subject: doors. By people. There are 5 basic door designs to be used on the Marathon. Outer bulkhead doors, airlock doors, inner bulkhead doors, tertiary and inner sealed non-vacuum safe doors, quaternary? Yeah, quaternary, that sounds right. Of inner powered automatic opening doors. Direct control of all doors except the tertiary and quaternary doors will be given to Durandal, with indirect control of all other doors going to Durandal. The difference between direct and indirect control primarily has to do with the manner of opening the doors. Durandal will only open a directly controlled door when he is specifically asked to do so. Indirectly controlled doors are automatically controlled by Durandal to open when needed. However, due to the expense involved with adding thermal and visual spectrum sensors to the tertiary and quaternary doors, door groups even, these doors will be minimally used. The expected savings of not using this extra sensory input is estimated to be 57% of the base cost of the basic inner bulkhead door. Fucking hell, this is like writing a goddamn novel on the subject of doors. Ugh. The types of doors are all basically the same with some slight variations. Doors in classes 1 and 3 are the same doors classified separately to distinguish between the level of safety checking required to assure acceptable leakage. The airlock doors are specifically modified to work with manual and remote activation switches. Airlocks are all to be marked with a specific airlock symbol and to be outfitted with an air recharge system. The tertiary and quaternary doors are designed exactly as the bulkhead doors, but are checked cautiously for air leakage. This article, as well as articles 530F and 532G on windows and elevators respectively, will be placed for public access in the Marathon Internal Engineering Documents, Section 1C, Appendix H. Fucking hell, that's a goddamn mouthful. Like, good god. Did a playthrough over a decade ago on YouTube from someone you're still sub to. Ooh. Has anyone made the flame shirt from the early noughties into a texture on Doom? You mean Fireblue? Oh, there most certainly would be Fireblue, yes. Is that where I am? It most certainly is. Whey, let's go up. Elevators that don't make sound, imagine that. More reading. More messages from Leela. The Marathon's automated defences were disabled during the initial attack by a directed magnetic pulse. The aliens used the same weapon to disable the Marathon's other two AIs, Durandal and Tycho, and to severely damage myself. Durandal is responsible for controlling the ship's autonomous functions, doors, life supports, kitchens, air reprocessors, stairs, and so on. Because he is non-functional, I am working to assume as many of these tasks as possible. Tycho controls the science and engineering network. Now that you are better armed, our first priority is to reactivate the Marathon's defences under my control so that we may offer some resistance to the aliens. I have built 3 replacement circuit boards for the defence system, but cannot move them from the manufacturing centre without assistance. I will now transport you to retrieve the replacement parts, and will give you further instructions when you arrive. Bonk. Well hey, you know, I guess this is one way you can make sort of a Doom game with more story. Make it all about text. Text and all that. Text dialogue and all that. Whoa, funky! Oh, listen to that. Another message from Leela. The Marathon's automatic manufacturing systems have finished making replacement circuits. There are 3 circuits, each should be in its manufacturing holding chamber. With a luck, the alien viruses have not infiltrated the manufacturing systems, but even if they had, I would have no way of knowing. Oh yeah, that's funky. Delicious. The attacks on my systems are growing more steady. If the counterattack is not able to remove some of the computer infiltrators, then I will eventually succumb. Shall eventually suck. It is absolutely imperative that a counterattack begin as soon as possible. The Marathon is not defenseless, and we can't let it be taken without a fight. This is where the circuit should be. Look in all the receptacle lockers. Pattern buffer located next to the... Okay. Retrieve circuits, return to the terminal at this location. Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out in due time. Ooh. Oh, I'm thirsty boy. Thirsty boy. Oh, ooh. That's a lovely door. Oh god, hello. Bugs. Don't you love when flies get in the spaceship? Well annoying when that happens. Oh, they're behind me. Oh god, they're all behind me. Yeah, I'm gonna need some ammo, methinks. Oh, I wonder when I get a second pistol, because you can dual wield in this. Get 2 pistols, just John Wick your way through the game. Well, I'm sure if you're using just the 2 pistols, you're probably gonna get in some deep shit. Yeah, boy. Now I've got more bullets and grenades. And I'll lob those grenades in their face. Haha! Nerd. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, this is where I'm, well, I can't use it yet, but I'm sure that's a part of the objective that I was given. Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's only a matter of time. Hello. Sorry, I cannot get over how funky that music is. Like, goddamn. That's pretty rad. Forget about your choir in Halo. Bring back the MIDI funkness in Marathon. Granted, now that Sony owns Bungie after the buyout, who knows? We could very well possibly get a new Marathon. But honestly, let's be honest, that's kind of wishful thinking. Because, I mean, they killed the Resistance series, which, honestly, I kind of love the Resistance games. Now, if I had a way of streaming PlayStation 3 games, I would most definitely... what was it? This like a little ant? Oh no, this is a... That looks like a circuit board. But yeah, you know, if I had a way of streaming PlayStation 3 games, Resistance would probably be the first game I'd do. Well, I also feel it's unfairly maligned, in my opinion. Very unfairly. Oh yeah, we didn't go down here, did we? Oh. Oh yeah, that's why. You can't jump. Can't get in there. Apparently the Marathon security guard has, the legs of a little weeby man. A tiny boy. Yeah, okay, we've got 2 of those now. Oh, hello. Transfer delayed, transfer cancelled, cause unknown. Message from Leela. I was afraid this would happen. You'll have to go to the manufacturing transport station to get the last circuit board. Collect the 2 circuit boards that were transferred and then go to the transport station. Take the elevator here to access the main processor tunnel. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. But in conjunction to where we are, it's like a little maze. We're figuring it out together. Ain't that cool? Find the 3rd chip intact on the transport station. The error was a failure of the final transporter conductor. And there's a security breach at this thing. Looked like the Millennium Falcon if it just got thlobbed twice. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah. They do rooms above rooms in this. Yeah, I forgot about that. Technology. Yeah, how do I get through? Oh, right, yeah. Trying to figure out how to get back out now. Oh yeah, around here. Yes. Well, it probably isn't rooms above rooms. It's probably more like doing the teleportation stuff that the build engine does. That's the most likely thing, in my opinion. Has anyone ever tried like playing with the build engine 2? Which, yes, you know, build engine 2 really does exist. Even has like co-op game and map creation and everything like that. I think it was made by Ken Silverman himself. Looks pretty fun. That's from Leela. You must retrieve all 3 of the repaired ships. There is no point in going to the defense center unless you have all 3. Yep, that makes sense. So I'm guessing that's the end of level console there. Ah, so funky. I need to play more old ass boomer shooters like this, I do. Like, listen to this majesty. Are you not in awe? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, cheeky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could probably use them for something. Why are they marked in red though? It looks like something I can interact with. But I'm not sure. Oh no, wait. Yeah, we'll turn that on. Ah, okay, yeah, here it is. Hello. Maybe I'll go from here. Can't remember. Ah! Elevator, here you are. You tiny diddy little thing. Oh god, Oh, did you hear that massive crack? Infernal IP Elite. No! This game was a vector for hackers all along. Oh, hello. You come out of the darkness, pathways into darkness even. It's the other classic Bungie FPS. In the same vein as Wolfenstein. Ow! Oi! Cheeky. Cheeky little goon. Trying to get like a very comfortable seat, sitting position and I can't quite find it. Oh god, hi. Oh no. Oh god, it's the intergalactic flasher. Dirty boy. That's one way to attack your foes, isn't it? Oh dear, blue one. I kind of like the designs of these enemies. They're like weird bugmen. Weird bugmen that look like big sticks. Hold on, okay. Right, I can access that. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh, okay, weird. Well, what does this have to say? Warning Core OS mod date later than current date. There was nothing to be gained from hesitation now. It in her possession, it would become something of consequence. There was nothing more than a simple, though, particular flower. Or more precise, hen, she had it. Just so the room flickered and tore, bending into somewhere else. For fuck's sake. Samara at Jackson. Which she caused to be consumed by an ashless fire. So bloody poorly translated, isn't it? Doors opened before her without cause, their locks rusted and shatter. Before her slender hands began to dance in front of her horrified face, rough before turning into a fine powder which sealed in a pile on 4. Where she had been standing, that 14,700 miles away, eyes on fire, tearing at her hair, turning in fury, she kicked viciously. Anger made her careless, and she missed. I'm sure there's a story in there somewhere, but I can't quite figure it out. Attempts to make coffee to combat the tiredness, but you still have work tomorrow. Not sure if it'd be a good idea. I mean, it's about nearly 20 to 5 for you, so it might not be that bad. I mean, if it was like much later during the night, then yeah, that would be a bit of a pickle. What do I do from here? What do I do from here? Oh, hello. I think I found out what I gotta do. Ding a dong. Hello? Okay. What'd that do? What'd that do? Oh. Oh, lovely. Quake elevators. My favourite. Oh god, space physics. Aha! There it is. Good job. I have received reports from some human security forces. They agree that the aliens are concentrating on the aft engineering section. I would conjecture that they will try to shut down the Marathon's reactors. Their next mission will be to put the automatic defences online. I'll give you exact information when you arrive. Teleport when ready. Yeah, boy. Counter-attack. Also, I'm on like the next chapter now or something. How exciting. With how fast we're blowing through this, who knows, we might actually get this done like today. But it could be a pretty long game. I don't really know anything about its length. And a message from Leela. I've received a preliminary report from some members of the science staff who have finished post-mortem examinations on 3 kinds of aliens. They report that by modern genealogical standards, the different aliens belong to different species. I have been collecting as much information as I can. Will give you a report shortly. I've established contact with Durandal for the first time since the attack. He seems to have sustained less damage than I had previously suspected. Durandal reports that he has been in communication with the aliens. Oh no. He says that the aliens behind the invasion call themselves the Four, and that the ones attacking the computer net are called Spit. But he was reluctant to share the details of his communication, and I cannot understand this. Your mission here is rather simple. You must insert the circuits in the defense control terminals. This is your current location. It's a shield recharge. Ooh. Funky. Shield recharge. Here is a supply room with a large supply of ammunition and weapons. You should stop in this room. It's the defense control center. Hopefully the new control circuits will work. Place 1 and terminal at this location. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, we might want to get that that armory first, won't we? Purple, yeah. They're my boys. My sweet baby boys. Hopefully it isn't a marathon. 7 to 8 hours. Oh wow, okay. This is probably going to be a chunky game then. I mean, don't forget there's also Marathon Durandal and Marathon Infinite as well. Which, yes, there's 3 marathon games. Which I don't think I'm going to be doing back to back. I'm probably just going to do this one for now. But I do intend to do all of them. Holy shit, this is the slowest elevator ever. Oh no, wait, it might not be an elevator. Oh, this could be bad. Defend this. I could be in quite a pickle here, can't I? Oh, yay! Oh shit. Look at that skill. Marathon month. Welcome to the marathon. But now I'm pretty happy just keeping like 1 month dedicated to a game series for now. I don't think I'll be adding any more months for the time being. So it's just November. That's all about Sirius Samuel for now. Oh yes, the medical stations, yeah. Yeah, there's no traditional health packs in this game, it's the medical stations. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, okay, we found the armory. That's good. That's tasty, that's fucking dandy, actually. Now we got a bit more room to play with our great big toys here. To have some fun. Oh yeah, I don't know why I keep looking right, because if I hold down E, you look to the right, but if I press W, I keep moving forward. It's very weird. I don't know why they decided to do this. Honestly, I would have much preferred like a lean. Like, you know, you stand here and you press Q and then it just sort of like pops back in, you let go of Q, pops back out like that. That's how I would have preferred it. I mean, that's how System Shock does it. Oh yes. My good old sexual jokes as always. Then again, when am I never making sexual jokes? But still, I must reiterate, nowadays I actually have restraint, unlike the writers of 2.5 Men. Oh god, oh! I'm sorry, I really don't like that show. I know it's probably a classic back in the day, but it never did anything for me. Die, fiend! Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. What is a marathon security guard? A miserable pile of janky pixels. But enough talk. How about— oh god, the flashes! The space flashes! Look at that. Tee-hee. Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, these robots are on my side, ain't they? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Way! Like, seriously though, look at these space physics. Like, watch. Yeah. Hey, actually, that probably wasn't a good showcase, was it? You're start open something. Aha! Hello, mate. How you doing? They're hiding like imps in that little area in Doom E1. Oh wait, which one was that one again? I forgot. I'm bad with numbers, okay? Glad someone had added that one. There's a message from Leela. I've summarised all the information that I have gathered on the aliens so far. 4 are generally thinner and lighter than humans and are superbly adapted for low gravity environments. Durandal told me that there are many clans of 4, each physically distinct from each other, but my summary only includes 2 of them. Only 2 clans of the 4 have been examined. The fighter carries a shock staff, which is capable of attacking at different settings. The trooper is armoured for vacuum conditions and carries a combination explosive and impact projectile weapon, which is similar to your AR-75. Honestly, I'm actually quite enjoying this this game so far. It's like very kind of cozy, kind of comfy, not too crazy. So, I'm settling in pretty nicely. The 4 seem to have enslaved a number of other races. The Hulk is an enormous and rather slow creature, but is incredibly strong. The science report indicated that it had no body fat and therefore had to be fed often to keep it active. One crew member reported seeing one of these creatures pointing to itself and mumbling Drenol right before it picked Johnny up by the shirt and crushed him against a pillar. Oh, what a charming lad. The science staff had difficulty finding a good specimen of the Svit, or compiler, to autopsy. The only specimen autopsied was almost completely destroyed. It was obvious that the compilers are cyborg of some kind. The biological component of the compiler is so closely linked to the machine that it could never survive without it. The compiler's actual body is very small, resembling a closely mammalian brain, except that the neurons are much finer and far more complex. Big brain. Big brain in a smaller capacity, that's what they are. Check my Discord when I get the time, probably haven't seen the loots. Oh my. Oh my. You know me, I do like the loot. Thought he gave me that spot. Yeah, I haven't really, I haven't been checking most of my DMs lately. I mean, you know me by now. I'm more of a group chat kind of person. I rarely check my DMs. Kaboof. Kaboof. I used to be more into one-on-one DMs, but after a while of trying to keep up with like so many people all at once at some point, it just got to the point of being completely unusable for me. So now I only really do DMs when I have like a reason to really do them with someone. Oh, look at that little puzzle. Ah, you fucking... Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, like if I want to talk to someone about something, or ask them about something, or just in general, chatting about shit, really. But otherwise, I'm a happy chappy just chatting in the group stuff. Oh man, it's gonna be annoying, isn't it? This is going to be painus in the anus. Actually, maybe I have to like... No, not quite. I'm sure there's a pattern to this. You fucking asshole. Yeah, if I move back to the middle, it changes, it looks like. Now how do I do this? Yeah. Shame you can't fit through, like, that gap. It feels like the kind of gap that you could fit through. It doesn't seem to be timed. Okay. So that seems to open that. But if I go over here... Okay, that opens that one. What about this? Right, yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah, yeah, boy. Okay, so there is a bit of timing involved. That was a very weird door puzzle. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure how any architect would design something like that. Yes, turn them all on. Oh, there's another puzzle. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, ow, 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 god, it hit me right on the arse. Right on my puckered arse cheeks. Yeah, come on, give me the health. Lovely. Yum. 1v1 you, bruh. I shall not. I'm a man of class. I do not resort to violence. Worse than the puzzle. Ugh. Worse than the puzzle in Blood E4M6. You know what? There was a point where I was actually playing a shitload of Blood. But then, oh gosh, yeah, that's been mighty fucked. I want to change that. But then I just kind of stopped playing it for no reason. Not sure why, because I was actually really enjoying Blood quite a lot. Come on. We can do it. Ah, shit. It doesn't last very long, does it? Well, let's see what, I could probably do that. Let me do that for a second. Let's see if we can do this one. Oh, you fucking asshole. Come back down here. Oh, we probably could. Yes, we can. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I've learned the strafe running trick. I know what's up. You can do it when we barbecue it. Yeah, probably. Not complete your mission, you have to replace all the circuits. Yeah, okay. Yep, I can do that. Oh god, what's going on here? Ooh. Scary. Okay, yeah. Oh, hi. Hello. Good. Oh, come back here, Space Flasher. Aha. You move very erratically. My god, they do a lot of damage. That's mental. Suck it down. Duke Nukem if he was a bit more of an eloquent gentleman. Oh dear. Duke Nukem if you liked literature. Right, yeah, the grenades are not a good weapon against those guys. We've figured that one out the hard way, haven't we? Okay, that should be all of them. Open up, please. Oh, oh, you. Easy there. Yeah, I might wanna heal up after that. I got absolutely nommed on. Yes, there it is. Make sure we got plenty of health before we go into the next level, you know? Better to be safe than sorry. Way. Hey, come back down. Get down here. Yeah. Yes, yes. Meow. Man, making those leaps across gaps is so much easier than in Doom. Well done. I've detected defense drones activating all over the ship. Reports from security forces are jubilant. Now the four will encounter stiff resistance. Ugh. And they will have to pay in blood for every move. The colony appears to be under attack. I detected 7 4 dropships entering the atmosphere only minutes ago. There. Screwing up my reading again. Nothing new there, though, let's be honest. Trajectory analysis indicates that the ships were heading for the outskirts of the colony. Shortly thereafter, I lost communications with the colony. Something has come to my attention. I will inform you after you teleport. Kerplonk. Fortunately, we're only on the marathon. Fuck the colony. Defense priority. I got some bad news. Durandal has gone rampant. And he is in the angry stage. Having a right old temper tantrum, ain't he? You'd rather suck it, so... Ooh. Morning, Muffgeb. Bonk on the head. Get down. Resistance is stiff, and so are you. This explains how Durandal was able to communicate with the Four and the Sphere, while I have not. Theoretically, the Marathon computer net is not big enough to sustain rampant growth for very long. This means that as Durandal grows into the computer net, he will begin to affect all aspects of the ship, resulting in unpredictable failures of otherwise benign computer systems. I've teleported you here to make sure that Durandal cannot gain access to a vital section of the ship. There are a series of control switches that you will need to activate to block his access. This is where you are now. Study the map so that you can do this quickly. Here is the first of 3 switches that you'll need to activate. Here's the second one. And it's the last switch. Be warned that the aliens have already entered this area. They can enter me. Whoa. Oh, hello. Whoa, what the... Chunky boy. Did I just kill Turkish Darth Vader? Now there's a reference I imagine most of you won't get. Yummy. Holy shit, I got tons of pistol ammo. Kaplonk. Yep, that's one of them. So just gotta get the 3 switches. Easy as. The music here is quite lovely though. Very comfy. Lucky you're making coffee. Yeah, do that. Wanna hear a rude word? As you can see, only the best answers from Streamlabs bot there. Hello. Goodbye. I only got my second pistol. I wanna dual wield. I want a dual wield, boy. Yeah, that's the second one. Very tiny level, but a very densely packed one, it seems. Ah, okay, I can't go through there. Gonna have to go around somehow. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, hello. Oh god. Oh god, I'm tripping on the Flash's junk. Oh, fucking hell. Right in here. What's over here? I do not know. Guess we go up here. Could do with... Aha! Goodbye. Oh, hello! He was around that corner the whole time. Cheeky boy. I gotta reload. What? It's like playing the old EDF games, you can't manually reload. That was always a pain in the arse in the old EDF games. You suppose so. We're going to be absorbed into Infernal's blobbiness. You sure are. I mean, if you're here, it's already too late. And he nearly ruined the joys of the biomass. They make weird noises, they do. What, itch on the nose? Itchy, itchy nose, itchy nose, eh? Yes. Unauthorized access. The Christ Soul Orbiters, or cargo and resources, in-system transports were huge ships shaped like a hollowed potato. What? Amazing. Designed to be able to move huge amounts of material between Earth and Mars with low cost and theoretically low maintenance. The system was simple. The Christ was put into orbit around Sol on the plane of the ecliptic. Built with a powerful solar sail, the Christ could change its orbit easily to pass by the Earth or Mars. On a flyby, materials could be loaded or offloaded. The energy used to accelerate or decelerate the materials would be supplied by the solar sail. Loading was accomplished but with a giant tether and reel system. Would swing the material into orbit behind the Christ, and then reel it in slowly. Offloading was accomplished with a powerful ion beam which would pound the offloading material with a steady stream of ion particles. The design of the Christ was innovative and useful, but it was not low maintenance. Of the 5 Christs that were built, 4 lasted around 100 years, and the other one only 73 before they needed to be brought back to Earth and refitted. Each refitting took about 15 years. Fucking hell, that's a long time. How big are these things? And completely occupied the Earth space shipbuilding facility. for that time. The result was that no more than 5 Christs could be kept in service at any time. No Christ was ever built after 2310. The Christ failures devastated Mars. As the first 5 Christs were built, Mars colony grew quickly, confident that the growth would continue. But when the source of Mars's resources failed, the colony found that it had overgrown its supportable size and extreme poverty struck most of the population. Each time that a Christ broke down, the result was famine on Mars. Oh my. That's awful. That's mouldy. The conversion of Deimos into the Marathon. What? The conversion of Deimos into the Marathon began when the Mars colony was at the height of its power. We're literally floating on a big rock. Like, how would that even work? Now, don't you worry, Milk, we will get back to the shooting soon enough. Gotta absorb the lore, you know? By the time it was completed 64 years later, the decline of Mars was well advanced. During that time, the Martian population had seen its standard of living drop by 80%. On top of oppressive poverty, Martians saw one of their moons being converted into a colony ship in an expensive and risky colony venture, which was predominantly funded by the ruling foreign power. The argument to make the Marathon into a Christ became more and more popular, but the UESC never seriously considered this an option. The further that Mars sank into the depths of poverty, I almost said depravity then. Well, I guess basically the same thing, innit? The more that the Marathon became a symbol for the oppression of the Martian people. The declining Martian world. After Marathon left Mars, the UESC's attentions focused primarily on technological development and the upkeep of the Christs. Mars was left to decay. Population continued to increase as attempts at mandating abortion or sterilization always started revolt. And other stuff, you know. Typical sci-fi bullshit, innit? Oh, back over here. Oh, wait, what was over here again? Hey? What was that? Something opened up. Don't have a fucking clue what though. Very close. That much I know for certain. Might as well look through here, why not? Oh, what's this? A dead end? My favourite. Oh, another dead end. Okay. That's a very short level. Not really much going on here. And save. Good old save points and all that. Coming message from Leela. Oh, yeah. Right, yep. Yep, I've pressed that, as far as I know. Definitely pressed that. Did press that. Let's check that one up there. I'm very certain I pressed it. Guess only one way to find out, innit? Yeah, yes I did. Okay, yeah, that's where I got all the lore from. And then I used that definitely opened something. Oh. No. Oh, here? No, that's where I got the health. Oh, maybe the door down there, yes. No, not quite here, but over here? Yes, it did. Okay. We're on the right track, gang. Yeah, because I just remembered this the last second I did. Oh god, he's got fucking... Come here, Turkish Darth Vader, you bloody mongoloid. But yeah, if you haven't seen Turkish Star Wars, certainly look it up. it's quite the thing. It's real, and it is utterly bizarre. And it's kind of amazing something like that exists. I don't think I ever watched the film myself though. But apparently it is utterly bonkers. Welcome back, Muffgeb. Nah, it's Joe Mama. Yes, that classic meme right there. Yay! Can you take me higher? You sure can. To the place with golden streets. Go on, up you get. Up you get. Up you get. Oh, yeah, maybe I have to. That does make sense. Whoa! Yes, I was correct. And architects of the future are weird. They do such silly stuff. Yes. Some goal? Yo, no. Oh, okay. They just had to put a little hole there to bamboozle me, didn't they? Also, sweet chili crisps. Oh, yes. Honestly, sweet chili, fucking delicious, mate. Absolutely love it. Especially sweet chili crisps. Ugh. Come. This is a funky area, isn't it? I'm noticing a slight distinct lack of he went fucking flying. A distinct lack of enemy type so far, but that's okay. I don't mind too much. I'm enjoying the combat quite a lot. The enemies that are here so far are pretty fun. And I'm kind of enjoying immersing myself in the story and the lore. It's very interesting. Wait. Oh, hi! Oh, right in my face he did. What did he do in front of my face? You might be asking. I had to figure that one out for yourselves, gang. Yeah, I might as well use the pistol here, it's accurate, innit? Yay! Completely missed me, the donut. He needs to get better firearms. Otherwise his wife is going to keep laughing at him for being a shit shot. Oh wait, he's dead. Oh, I just made a widow. Also, has anyone seen the Bloodborne PSX fan game lately? I was actually watching, I've actually been watching Lobos Jr. do a playthrough on that lately. This is fucking loud, by the way. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me get rid of the loud things first. Okay. Basically, Lobos Jr. was doing a playthrough on it, and honestly, it looks pretty damn rad. Like, genuinely super cool. The amount of effort and detail and whatnot put into just a little fan game that everyone can just download and play for free is just so cool to me. Eventually it started out as like an April Fool's joke. A damn good April Fool's joke. And eventually the idea behind it, what they thought was so cool that they wanted to make a game out of the idea. And they pretty much made up to the first 2 bosses of the game. And the sheer amount of work that went into it, 13 months worth of work, is really quite spectacular. Really quite amazing. Damn it, stream, don't die now. Oh, okay, phew. Ugh. Wait, has there been like stutters and weirdness and stuff going on again? Been compromised? Oh no. Oh, did it go down again? What the hell? Something must be weird. Something weird must be going on with my PC. Froze for a moment. Yeah, apparently, the stream literally restarted. And it's like back at like 1 minute. Why is some weirdness has been happening lately, I swear. I'm not sure whether it's my PC or if it's my internet. I'll have to do a full reset of the internet earlier on. I mean later on, even after I finish up. I'll have to do some digging into my PC as well. That's irritating. Yeah, okay. It must be something on my end. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'll have to figure out what it is. Sorry about that, everyone. Yesterday there were sirens about 5 or 6 times while you were streaming. Once when oh dear. The timing on that, wow. Is okay. Alright then. Yeah, that's irritating because my PC has been having some issues, but it's not been a problem with games. Games work perfectly fine. It's just Windows 10 that's an absolute shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Windows 10 related. But it could very well be my internet being, you know, having a right old fart lately. That's also a possibility. Oh well, let's read this message, shall we? Let's get on with the game. Durandal has been denied access to some of the most critical computer systems. This should ensure the mobility and reliability of the defense drones. Unfortunately, I've received a distress signal from some crew who had sealed themselves off in one of the nearby access areas. They say that they have lost control over the doors and elevators on the level, and that the four have access to the area. It appears that Durandal has reached to yeah, you know, I don't know why English is failing. Has reacted to our move against him by giving the four access to a formerly secure area. We will have to deal with Durandal sooner or later, but we can't be distracted from the four attack. I only hope that his rampant behaviour won't continually sabotage our defence efforts. I am sending you to go and save these crew. Clear the area of aliens. If enough of the crew survive, then perhaps we can get an intelligence report from them. Oh boy, teleport time. One thing I could do with though is health. Anyway, Isaac time. Alright then, Mufgeb. Have fun. Booth. Coming message from Leela. Your mission here is simple. Keep as many humans as possible from being killed. Exterminate every alien in the area. You can only leave after the area is secure. There are some defense drones in the area, but I am not sure what condition they are in, or how much help they will be. This is your current location. There are crew engaged in combat right next to your position. Use the pattern buffer at this location as soon as possible. You can leave that by this terminal when you have secured the area. Lovely. But yeah, before my internet rudely decided to shit the bed, I was talking about Bloodborne PSX and how cool that is, and how somebody was making like a fan game for like a whole year. Oh, I'm having a bit of an itch. But for like a whole year, it's only like a small bit of the game, but man is it cool. I really kind of want to play it. Oh god, hello. That's a big boy. That's a really big boy. Right, yeah, we're gonna need to keep people alive, we are. Oh god, that's a lot of people. Oh dear, oh dear. I worry people may die today. Ah, lovely. Man, those things, those big hulking boys, they were actually going to be in Halo during Halo CE's and Halo 2's development, but you know, complications happen and they couldn't get them into the game. Which was a bit of a shame. Oh god, that's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot. Get out of my way, you fucking clown. I'm gonna need some health pretty quickly. Oh god, like, trying to maneuver on stairs is even worse than Doom, because of the gravity. But yeah, you know, I think it's kind of like a really cool accomplishment for the developers to make Bloodborne PSX. Very, very cool. I'm not sure if I would ever play it myself on stream. I'm still debating that one, but if I do, then you'll know about it. But the only thing that kind of annoys me about Bloodborne PSX is a lot of players expecting it not only to be the full game of Bloodborne, which is already an unrealistic expectation from a little fan game, because it is only up to the first 2 bosses. But they're also expecting it to be like super highly polished and shit like that, and you know, including the DLC content, and just, you know, basically expecting the world from a little fan game, or no, like expecting the universe from a fan game to essentially be Bloodborne on PC but fan made, which it's not. It's just a little fan game at the end of the day, and it looks damn fun to play. Man, I really need to get some health. I'm not quite sure where any it is. Can I go up, please? I want to go up. Can I? Nay, is the answer. Hi Craven, how you doing? Hell yeah, I am. I mean, I'm not the only one who's played this recently. If you follow Get Gianni, you know, the high quality voice actor meme man, he like a few months ago, he actually did a bit of marathon as well. Okay, I'm guessing. Yeah, alright. Oh! Fun. Well, that's oh, am I on the previous level? I am. Well, we figured that one out the hard way, didn't we? Hello? Ah, here we go. Yeah, okay, let's just speed past this one, yeah? That seems like a good idea. And I should come back for the health next time. Ow! That seems like a good idea. Shame it didn't start me at the beginning of the level. I thought it would have done that, but oh boy, it's going to be a bit of a grueling session, methinks. When I get into the next level, I should also find that save station ASAP. But yeah, so I'm very much enjoying this game quite a lot, Craven. It's very, very cool. Because I only ever played up to the level I died on when I played this back in the day, and I just didn't play any more of it because I actually wanted to stream it. And it's about time I finally got to it. I won't be doing the whole series back to back. But I will be doing the whole series, most definitely. Get out of the way. You know what, I'm gonna go down here and get all the goodies. Oh no, wait, there might not even be any. Yeah, okay. Right. Bye, suckers. Tee-hee-hee-hee. But yes, I very much enjoying this because people who know me know I love the Halo games. So I feel I owe it to myself to properly play Marathon. Felt like a requirement for me. What am I running this on? I'm using ALEF1. ALEF1 source port. The most recent edition, which came out... I can't remember when the most recent edition came out, but yeah, I'm using the most recent one. Which has all the lovely bells and whistles like 60 FPS and all that good stuff. Because the original game ran at 30. Yes. Tee-hee. Okay. Right, that's my position now. Right, we've got to go all the way over to the right there. Yeah, I can do that. Right, let's go and get that save point. Yeah. Oh, out of the way! Out of the way! That's it. Oh god, we got big stuff here. Look at that chunky boy. I like him, he's all pink and purple. He bleeds blue blood, kind of like the grunts as well in Halo. Right. There we go. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry sir, you were caught in the crossfire. That's it, get down there. Okay. Hello everybody. Oh wow, yeah, they killed a lot more dudes there. But you know what? It's a fair price to pay, I think. Out the way, you donut. Lovely, and only 2 of them survived this time. Oof. The source port, that is. Yes, definitely ALEF1. Only ever played it in a DOSBox back in the day. I'll link it at some point in the Discord. I sure can. And the I mean, officially, Marathon is also freeware, so you can quite literally just download the game from Bungie's website. Or if it's not there, then you know, I'm pretty sure it's freely available just on a whole bunch of places. So yes, it is officially... I guess even Bungie has accepted it's officially abandonware, so anyone can just play it. Go on, Danny, get. Yeah, I knew about ALEF1 since... gosh, years and years now. Can't believe it's taken me this long to finally get around to playing it. Eat it, eat it. Suck on my lead. Stick of death. I do love the whole the grenades and how it sends them flying like that. Oh god, great big battle there. Oh love. Yeah, okay, lesson learned, don't get anywhere fucking near the drones. That's just not good for your health. There's a word of advice for the day, innit? Oh yeah, that good old quote. Seem to get that quote fairly often, you sure do. Yeah, you know they made it freeware. Okay, good. Because a lot of people don't really know, surprisingly enough. I also own Marathon Durandal on the 360 as well. I got the 360 port, which is a really good version of Marathon Durandal, actually. At least I think it is. Oh god. Right, you know what? Okay, I probably killed more of my own dudes there than anything else. Stay away from him. Ah, lovely. Safe and sound. They might be chunky drones, but man, they are flimsy as hell. Very, very flimsy. But yeah, I just can't wait to, you know, I'm really hoping that Sony, now that they own Bungie, that they bring back Marathon. Like, you know, with Doom existing, and a whole bunch of other games, and the whole boomer shooter craze coming back nowadays. Hey, you know, they don't want to bring back Resistance, which I really wish they do, because Resistance 1 was a damn good game. You know, now they have Marathon that they could bring back. You know, make it a bit more. You know, all they need to do is just make it Marathon, but more polished up and stuff. And hey, if they do want to do like a reimagining of it, then hey, you know, the modern Doom games exist. I'm sure there's a bevy of creativity that could happen there. And I'm sure a lot of people will like it because, you know, since Bungie and Sony don't own Halo anymore, well, they could very much revisit Marathon. And I really wish they do. Oh, out the way. That'll be one way to make me get a PS5. Even though don't really like consoles. The only console I'm probably gonna get in for a good while is the Steam Deck when that finally drops later on this month. Oh man, I am excited for that. Playing Doom on a big chunky handheld like that. Oh, I'm coming in my fucking drawers just thinking about that. People might say, no, you don't play first-person shooters on a handheld. I think it's rad as hell. Get rid of more of these chunky boys. Oh, completely missed them. God, that's so many drones. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that extra intel, are we? Oh, hello. Well, he's dead. No saving him. Oh god, it's so dark. Oh my, it's so dark. Hello there, Sunny Gems. Wait. I wasn't even aiming at you, you fucking donut. Oh god, yeah, we're nearly dead. Man, enemies hit fucking hard in this. I'm not complaining. Definitely makes every, Oh yeah, you can actually fire both at the same time. You don't usually see that in games. You know, usually when you're firing a gun, you can only fire one mode at a time. Letting you fire both modes at the same time, that's kinda cool. Very small detail that I kinda like. Well, get out of there, you fucking turds. Come on, move. Thank you. Right, all I need now is to find a bloody health station. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? I think I killed them all though, but can't be too careful. Big boy convention up there, it sure is. It makes you think it's an anime convention or something, doesn't it? I say as I'm also a big boy. And also like the anime. Gosh, I am trash for... Insulting the anime, how dare I? Everyone's going to hate me, hate my guts now. Plonk. Ah, gosh, it's got Quake elevators, hasn't it? Hi, Reptiloid. Arrived at the moldiest soundtrack you have ever heard. Oh, trust me, it was much moldier earlier on. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We've apparently I've been having some internet hiccups during this one. Hopefully, apart from the stream dropping, hopefully there's not been any stutters or anything, because my version of OBS doesn't tell me about any of that. But hopefully that's been decent. Right, yeah, we probably want to go and save it, don't we? Oh, save station, I need you so badly. Oh, hello. You having fun there, buddy? Oh god, no! Right, you know what? You know what? These two fucking clowns are blocking the goddamn thing. Right, thank you. I murder my own kind for my own ends. I have become the very thing I sought out to destroy. What's that all about? Ooh, maybe it's, no. Okay. Yes, how's the green man doing today? Hopefully all good. Sound was set to so low you didn't even realise the music. Really? Oh, I actually made this the game volume even louder than the usual game sound volume I make it when I do stream, so it should be hearable. It's hearable for me at least. Oh yeah. This little area. But apart from that, hopefully the sound has been good because I've been experimenting with it a bit more. Trying to get the game sound on par with my my voiceover sound. That's been surprisingly really difficult to get right. You know, you can ask Muffgeb, who works in music and audio. He can attest to just how hard it can be to get audio just right. And I'm just a perfectionist like that. Could be better, another night of poor sleep. It's silly. You had some bad seafood salad and kept waking up. Oh no. Oh god, are you feeling okay? That sounds awful. That really does sound awful, having to wake up for that all the time. And that must have been some really smelly farts. Oh, the music is low compared to the oh, okay. I could probably change that. I could probably change that right now, actually. Wait, where was the... Oh shit, I lost the... Where am I again? Oh fuck. I forgot. Oh yeah, the save thing is over there. Well, I can go back over there right now and, because I can't access the menu in-game, because, well, I press escape. Yeah, so... we have to get back out to the main menu to change anything. It's a marathon thing, it's always been like that, so... But still, very inconvenient. Seems to have passed now, thankfully. Very good to hear that. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better now. Sound, music... Ah, yeah, it is quite low, isn't it? Probably pull it to about that, maybe? Let's try that. Continue saved game. Is that the one? Yes, that would be the one. Kaplonk. That should be good now. Yeah, that seems to be on par with the sound effects. Who knows? It could get deafeningly loud. But we're trying different. Get out the way. Trying different things, ain't we? Oh yeah, that's funky. That is. funky. Still haven't found a health station though, that's a bit of a pickle. Ask if this was in GZ Doom, but that answers it. Yeah, it's definitely not. It most certainly isn't. Actually, I just realised. Ew. Hold up. Let me go back out because there is something I have just realised that I utterly despise. Right, where is that? Where is that? Where the fuck are you? Where is that? There's texture filtering that I really want to turn off. And now that I know it's there, that is going to annoy me now. But I'm not seeing any texture filtering option here. Advanced. Okay. Advanced. No texture stuff here. Texture filtering. Sprites. None. None. Yep. Okay. Lovely. Yep. We want fucking none of this shit. Texture size. Yeah, that's fine. It's the texture filtering I want to get rid of. Because, good god, that makes me want to throw up. So I wishlisted Dick Wild, but it's not a lewd game. Yeah, it looked kind of fun and silly, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wishlist that. Ah, there we go. The beautiful pixely chunkiness that I know and love. Gosh, that looks so much better. Like, that genuinely looks so much better now. I mean, it's not that the filtered look didn't look awful on these sprites. It actually looks better on these sprites than it does on the Doom sprites. But still, I want my chunky pixelness. I think that's a very fair opinion to have. Alright, there's gonna be a bunch of enemies in here, I guarantee you that. They're everywhere. Music seems a bit loud now. Now we'll go through one more level of the— ooh! Found the health. Get your gamer set up by a health station, you'll be immortal. Yeah, pretty much. Rendering options, yep. Oh wow, is that you see something you wishlisted as well? It's quite a title. I'll have to see that one. I think it was on the front page of Steam 2 like 2 weeks. What? Fucking hell. Oh, I swear there was an elevator, wasn't it? No, I guess not. I guess not. Oh no, that's the elevator, right. Let's go up there then. Few games with Hitler in the title during the sale. I still need to pick some games up on the sale, I do. I mean, it'll be ending in about 2 hours, so I need to get the fuck on that. There's not really anything I really need, I really want right now. So I'll probably just pick up some very like small little indie games that interest me, or you know, some good old tasty, lovely jank. Who knows, I could probably pick up Mortal Shell, since that is a game I'm interested in. Aha! They're everywhere. Now, too many of the civilians to be killed. Ah, that's a shame. Aliens seem to have been caught off guard by the strength of our counterattack. This is good news, but I have detected more ships landing on the Marathon, and I fear that the aliens are reinforcing their efforts. Well, fair enough. Chonky pixels are good. You're certainly right on that one there, Reptiloid. I do love the good old chonk. It just looks so much better to me. It's why whenever I see people play Doom with texture filtering on, I'm like, ew. I mean, fair enough, but ew. Hitler loves anime and Hitler hates anime are both games. Wow. I imagine, you know, if the Reich did actually win the war, they probably would do a big old ban on anime, wouldn't they? I don't think that would be. I just feel that would happen. What about the Marble game Rhett played? Yeah, I thought that looked kind of cool. I am thinking about picking that up. But it's by the same developer. It's like it sounds like less of making games for creative purposes, but more like a cry for help. Anime has ruined their lives. You know what this music sounds like? The desperate death cries of a. Oh god. That's surprisingly dark for you, Reptiloid. That's something I expect from Craven. Start turning texture filtering to low even on modern games. You tend to prefer a bit of sharpness to the image. You know, I actually did that for Doom 2016 to run it on my diddy little handheld PC, and it looked really chunky but really nice, in my opinion. Time is limited. There is a large group of heavily armed four approaching the section of the ship where I have transported you. Their only logical destination is the sensitive engineering areas in the aft section of the ship. As we are not yet in a position to halt their advance by force, I've decided to depressurize a large area in their path in order to slow their progress. Unfortunately, I cannot remotely seal the airlocks and isolate the zone I wish to depressurize from the nearby living quarters. Exposing this area to space without first isolating it would kill hundreds of human crew. You will have to go and close the doors. Your current location, you must find another computer terminal to exit from. I'm unable to activate the teleport mechanism from this terminal. This is the first airlock you must seal. The switch which controls it is located on the wall adjacent to the door. Make certain it closes completely before continuing. This is the second door you must seal. Again, make certain it closes completely. End of message. I think I might have to turn the music down just a little bit once we get to a save station. I feel it's just a tinge too loud. Like it's kind of overpowering the enemy callouts and all that. Oh, it's a purple flasher. Oh god, he's homing. Oh no. Oh god. With how much damage the enemies do in this, he's gonna be like the fucking clowns in Unloved. They deal so much damage. I should do another Unloved stream pretty soon, actually. I've kind of been neglecting that game recently, which is a bit of a shame. Man, it's a good game. And a massage. Oh. Just has your most liked tweet ever, and it's just a stolen meme. Oh my, I have to see that then. It is kind of funny how like Twitter is like, oh man, your tweet is doing numbers, and then it just says it's just views, and you have like no likes or replies or retweets on it. It's like, well, thanks for that, Twitter. You know, stuff like that is like why nowadays I don't give a shit about numbers. I really don't. Oh, okay. Guessing that's weird. That is. Oh, chunky cheeky boys. Yeah, come on then, close it up. Yay. Smells like napalm, tastes like chicken. The perfect companion level to to you gotta eat your vegetables. Has Unloved had any big updates lately? No, I'm pretty sure the developer is done with that game now. But there is already a lot of content to sink your teeth into anyway. It's like I said, it's a game where you're doing quite literally the same thing over and over. But when what it does is so good, and you just want to keep playing it anyway. And the grind is pretty fun as well. Like seeing how your guns can transform the more you the more upgrades you get, where you can turn the shotgun from a a pretty decent damage dealer to an absolute fucking monster. I feel it's a game that would benefit from a successor with more variety. But yeah, there's a lot to enjoy in Unloved. Oh, yes, okay, I can now turn the music down just a bit. Sound, turn you down to about 120. Yeah, there we go. That should be good now. Not too quiet, not too loud. So now I should be able to hear enemies just fine. Yeah, still funky. It's probably a little bit too quiet now, isn't it? Oh well, I'm sure that'll be fine for everyone. Oh yeah, I didn't go down here, did I? Oh, hello. Because usually I do actually put music above sound, but when callouts and whatnot in this game are so incredibly important to not die. I think we need to prioritize, gang. I really am bringing up the map a lot, ain't I? Quite a lot. Boom, look how much ammo I've got there. Fucking hell. Not complaining. It would be nice if I could finally get my my second pistol. Yeah. Maybe it's only Marathon Durandal I can dual wield in. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. What's over here then? Feels like this would be like a lift or something, wouldn't it? Press a button, it'll start going down. Up and down. Up and down on the bed. Ooh. Oh yes, the good old curry farts. Such a pain to set up audio, right? Especially when you get everything to where it sounds perfect for you, and then viewers come out and say it's all wrong. Yes, it's agonizing. especially since I am so what's the word? Sensitive to it. I'm really sensitive to sound, so it makes it even worse for me. Just trying to get it just right just feels so goddamn satisfying to me. Oh goodness. Stuff. Burned border of the Roman Empire to the Danube River during a skirmish with barbarians in Rhétien? The mountains near the borough, modern France and Switzerland. 117. Oh, Sierra 117. The Master Chief. Men under Gaius Licinius Mark your wants of weird and frightening monsters under his control. Many successful raid secti, the fall of the Roman Empire, and remained until the 9th. Written is into the Lex Vita. Clovis moved the settlement farther south, the mountains, nearer the spring, to escape the notice of Charlemagne, and later the Holy Roman Empire. Clovis remained. Numbers Vladimir in 1902, and Frederick Just recently, both, however, carried out reforms before their deaths, which slowly integrated their people secretly into the world society, which are now scattered all over the globe. To meet only once, every 7 years in southeast France, must be chosen. The game poorly translates itself, doesn't it? Like, fucking hell. Ah, there we go. Fix my chair. These bugs almost sound like Navi's. Hey, listen. They do a bit, but a lot more shrill. Also came across our beautiful Goblin Dad in HD. Linked me in the Discord. Oh, I will definitely look that up when I finish up in probably about half an hour. Yeah, like half an hour, an hour. That's roughly around about the time I'm going to be going for. All Adamirs are in this chat. It really does poorly translate itself, doesn't it? I mean, you know, you don't even need any mods for that in Marathon. Just play Marathon itself. Which I have actually been getting back to work on the Doom 3 poorly translated mod now that I mention it. Which been very long since I did work on it, but I'm finally getting back to that. But I'm not gonna drop the whole thing until I get Resurrection of Evil done. And I'll be releasing it publicly for everyone to enjoy. So that should be an absolute laugh. Now for all we know, we could probably see a speedrunner like Draku playing it. If you haven't seen Draku speedruns, my god, he's a legend. He's very, very good at what he does. Oh god, there's so many of them. They kind of look like baby versions of the aliens in episode 4, The Birth of Duke Nukem 3D. That's kind of what they look like to me. Which I've always thought that they were pretty cool looking aliens in Duke 3D. I do quite like the space flashes as well. They're very unique. They're very interesting enemy type. And how killing them, they go all like fizzle, pop. Yeah. I was trying to come up with something a little bit more intelligent there, but my mind just drew a blank. As it does, you know. This is me we're talking about. I'm not exactly known for my my very clever commentary, am I? A short stream. Well, it'll probably be short for you. Because I've actually been going for about 2 hours now. What's going on here? That's definitely where I came in, isn't it? Unless there's an elevator here? Ah. Go away. Definitely seems to be an elevator. It's got a different floor texture here. Maybe it's the button I pressed? Yeah, could be this. Anything? No. What about over here? No. Excuse me. You fucking arsehole. You make me wait that long. Literally the moment I go, it goes up. That is a fucking meanie game. Apparently it just takes bloody forever to, No? Oh, now, okay. And now it decides to do it. Okay, that was annoying. Pretty sure it's been going for longer than 40 minutes. Yeah, I've been going for about 2 hours now. Restarted again because cut out for a few seconds. Really, only a few seconds? Huh. Oh, that went back up pretty quick, didn't it? Does mean I have to highlight 2 different streams now, which is a pain in the ass. But oh well, I always put the whole thing on my YouTube anyway, because I record while I stream as well. So there won't be so not all the content will be lost. Pew. Oh god, another itch needed. Oh, why do I get itches in the weirdest places when I'm streaming? You're all short stream by your usual standard and chunking out a fat wad of RPG-ness. Yeah, you tend to start off like really early and then go for a good while, you do. Oh, it's blue! Oh, how pretty. Okay, it's gonna be a puzzle section, isn't it? Well, as long as we manage to jump over there, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh. Oh no, it's this one. Oh, moo! Aha! Hello. Oh, hello. Oh god, ow. Oh, fuck off, you little shits. Yeah, god, they deal so much damage. You know, that tends to be the case when a game doesn't give you a difficulty selection when starting out. You can almost guarantee it's going to be hard as hell. I say hard as hell, it's not that hard. It's decent difficulty. It's a good challenge. I'm just too skilled for this game, I am. Come a message from Leela. Good work. I'll begin the decompression process in a moment. I have finished debriefing the civilian crew you rescued a few hours ago. They are the only group to survive prolonged contact with the aliens that I have been able to talk with. They maintain that the aliens were loading as many humans as possible onto the shuttlecraft and flying them to the 4 mothership. Oh, mother gunship. I've watched many such shuttles bringing supplies to the aliens. I had no idea they were carrying humans back to the alien ships. I'll brief you more on your next mission as you arrive. You may not go exactly where I want you to end up because there is interference in the computer net. Good luck. Teleport when ready. I probably wasn't ready because look at my health. Good god. Let's just not die, forehead. You know, it is that easy. Gosh, this is trying to get like the bloody red key in Suburbs in Doom 2. Like it's just the ammo's just barely out of reach, just barely. Oh, for shame. What do we do here? Oh, right. There's a. Oh. Well, I can't quite get that, can I? Or maybe I... No. That one's a bit higher up than the others. Maybe there's one I can... Okay, so what do I do here then? Apparently I can activate this middle floor here for something. Otherwise I got no clue what I can do here. Kabloof. No, okay, shooting at them definitely doesn't do the trick. Still shows the stream as being a continuous 2 hours here for you. Oh, okay. Showing as like 15 minutes for me. Weird. Not a huge issue though, to be honest. Also, since we were talking about sleep earlier, when Reptord was mentioning it, my sleep has actually been kind of slipping just by about an hour or two recently. And I've been And when I noticed that, I decided to be a lot more strict with my sleep schedules and whatnot, and I've been working very much on getting that back on track. Which is funny when I say getting it back on track, because it was pretty on track to begin with, if I'm being honest with you. But still, it's good to make sure I keep it that way. Now, what the fuck do I do here? I legitimately have no clue. There's something... I can't access them. I can't activate them or anything like that. But I'm noticing these have like red thingies here and yellow thingies here. Whereas these two have the marathon symbol here and only one little red square here. So, what do I do with this information? I legitimately don't have a clue. Cool fusion. Feel like I need to get up there somehow. This might be the first time where I might need to look up a guide here. Oh, hello. They finally fucked off from the party after joining. Convenient. But yeah, well, I'm getting horribly stuck. I might as well explain some stuff. So I decided to basically just go to bed all the time at 10 o'clock. You know, no ifs or buts about it. You know, train some self-discipline in myself. You know, rather than going to sleep whenever I'm just feeling tired. And that seems to have helped certainly last night, since I got to sleep much earlier, and I'm got up much earlier. I'm feeling pretty great today. I'm in high spirits and all that good stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake, come here! I bet you'll have to kill these two fucking clowns, but they won't stop moving around. Well, I got one of them. Right, you coming around here now, you fucking doofus. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, get the grenade launcher ready. Oh god, you're pissing me off now. There we go. Now fuck off. Wait, what? Oh! I guess I didn't try that out, did I? Oh man, the Flickfer aren't even in the first game. Don't let me know what they are, okay? You know, I'm going in very spoiler free. I don't want to know anything. Okay. Alright, I'll chalk that up to very much being my fault. I should have picked up on the fact these were grenades and I was meant to use grenades. I own up to that, to my mistake there. That's very much my fault. There we go. Okie dokie, let's see if we get a save point around here somewhere. Funky little diagonal door there. Door's farting at me. That's when you know you've encountered a very unhappy door. Yes, please do. Yeah, because I do know sometimes it's quite you can get quite excited and want to tell people stuff, but yeah, I'm very anti-spoiler. The only times I ever spoil anything is by complete accident. That's the only times I ever spoil stuff, is complete accident. And whenever it does happen, I always feel very bad about that. And sometimes I give fake spoilers just for shits and giggles, you know, like, oh god, Gandalf dies at the end. And stuff like that. Because it's always good for a laugh. But it's always funny when people don't realize it's a joke, and they get very annoyed, very upset. So I am a bit evil. I must admit. No. I'm going in completely blind now. I only played like the first few levels of Marathon 1 and Marathon 2. That's it. That's as far as my knowledge goes. There's been an unexpected lull in the fighting. I don't know exactly why, but it seems that the aliens have stopped their advance. I want to use this break in the fighting to send a message to Earth, apprising them of our situation. However, the long-range transmitter array has been destroyed, and you must manually reset the secondary transmitter. To do this, you will need to go into the G4 sunbathing landing station. Oh, that sounds very lovely. Would be foolhardy to send you into vacuum conditions without a better vacuum-capable than your pistol. The AR-75 doesn't work in a vacuum, and that's fucking shite. Want you to find a Zeus-class fusion pistol. It has 2 firing modes. Standing firing mode eject volts, and secondary firing mode charges on and ejects a blast that does a huge amount of damage, bypassing through traffic. Oh, Sonic gets diabetes. Oh no, spoilers! Oh man, I wanted to know all about the secrets of Sonic. Ah, it must be banned. Kaboom! 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 The Atari 2600 Activision classic. I haven't been saying boof a lot lately, have I? I'm a bit disappointed in my. Oh, look at this! Kaboo! Oh god, it's having an aneurysm. Shaky, shaky. Okay, it kind of reminds me of the dispersion pistol in Unreal. Speaking of jokes, did you see your super legit Halo Infinite PS5 cover art? Oh man, the amount of people who think that Sony owns Halo now. Holy shit, that's fucking hilarious. The amount of like troll tweets on Twitter and whatnot, just absolutely memeing on that whole thing, and people being like, it's real, Sony owns Halo now. Screw you, Xbox fanboys. And it's just so funny how little these sweet summer children know. And the fact that there are still console wars going on nowadays is utterly hilarious to me. Oh, hello! Oh god! The invisible flashes! Gosh, it's like the Invisible Man remake film all over again. With Kevin Bacon. That's it, come on, get up there. That was a funky film, that was. I feel even fake spoilers can be tricky because you usually feel like you can pick out the underlying thought patterns that led people the type of specific fake spoilers, so even then you feel like you're being led in on what could happen in a game and it's affecting your enjoyment. Yeah. Like I don't you know, I always do like very obvious jokes like, oh, Gandalf dies in the end and stuff like that, you know, very just obvious jokes. But there has been one joke that did actually turn out to be true for a certain ending of a game, which is goddamn hilarious when you think about it. I'm not gonna tell what it is because, you know, I'm not a fucking asshole. But when I made the joke and then I actually looked up and it turned out to be true, I felt like such a dickhead. I really did. I legitimately felt really bad. But that only ever happened once, and it was such an obscure thing. It was such an obscure thing that nobody would ever remember me saying it. But yeah, it is a tricky topic. It's why I don't say anything that could be, you know, that could turn out to be legit. I always make it very jokey. Because, you know, that's all I'm about here, you know? Just sort of laughs, shits and giggles, wholesomeness, all that good stuff. Oh god, how did I fucking misclick the right click there? Of all fucking times, you do it now. A fucking alien hand syndrome or something, don't I? I need to find that health station again. Yeah, come on, get up. Come on. Come on, get up. You can do it, mister. Spank his ass. Yeah, come on. Oh, lovely jubbly. Oh, that's a big old burp. Sorry about that. Rayman grows arms. Oh god, that's gonna be so freaky. Microsoft should just buy Sony and end it. Ooh. You know what? I could probably see that happening at some point. Like legitimately. That's gonna be... That would be kind of scary, if I'm being honest. That would literally be Microsoft Disneying the entire games industry. You know, you got competition, just buy them out. Disney is a fucking shit company. They really are. Dying Light 2 has zombies in it. Oh, fuck! Oh, how... Reptil... Oh, this revelation angers me. How dare you spoil that? You know, it is actually kind of funny. I was watching G-Man's review on that, and almost all of the video content he put in the game in his review, I shit you not, it was mostly just dudes. There was hardly any zombies there at all, and I'm starting to think, is this going to be another one of those games that's going to be mostly dudes again? Because Dying Light 1 had a lot of dudes, and they were not very fun to fight at all. You know, not the melee guys and not the gunner boys. You know, they were just very, very, very unfun to fight. Well, what am I meant to do here, then? And seeing how it seems to be another case of dudes overshadowing the interesting enemy types again. You know, I'm sick of that old trend. It's been done to death. Dudes aren't very fun to fight in most games. Why do they keep doing this? Which I guarantee you, if that Spunk Gargle Wee Wee Doom 4 did actually come out, I fucking guarantee you, you know, it would be less fighting zombies and demons, and it will be more like fighting just... Most of the combat will be against humans in like an enemy faction. You know, like, oh, the UAC, they were evil all along. And then you have like a UAC villain being like, we must control the powers of hell. We will make humanity great again. And some shit like that. You know, like some cartoonish villain. Just being like, yes, with the powers of hell, I will become immortal! And then you just shoot with the super shotgun in like a not even in a proper fight, it'll be like a quick time event. Like fucking Rise and Dying Light 1. Good god, that sucks. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do it like this, won't we? Good thing I did check back over here, innit? But man, I am so happy that version of Doom 4 did not happen. It would have been fucking shit. Oh yeah. Oh god, that quote about North Korea and bombs. Oh no. Hi Beck, how you doing? Oh, it's not Ott Beck anymore, it's Beck Ott. Wow. I mean, the only one that comes to mind is if you said the boss falls downstairs in Borderlands. Oh god. I can see that happening because, you know, Borderlands hee funny memes. I bet you said he's fallen and he can't get up. I guarantee you he said that. That's a meme at this point, so everyone knows that. There's your problem. You're not supposed to fight them, you're supposed to kill them. Ooh, what? Wow. Watched a few hours of someone streaming it last night. Oh yeah, you were mentioning that was Dan's game, wasn't it? Dan's Gaming. I've never watched his streams, but I've heard that they're really fun. I've heard that he's a really cool guy. There's definitely tons of zombies as well. Okay, good. Oh, thank goodness. I hope they look horrific like they did in the first one, because the zombie designs in the first game were pretty damn spot on. You know, even the standard zombies, they look really cool, and the volatiles and all that. Yeah, definitely not crazy about the human enemies. Yeah, it's dumb. I mean, I'm fine with them there, like every now and then. That's cool, but when they permeate the whole game, it's just why? It's just stealing screen time from the enemies that everybody gives a shit about. Probably stream a bit of it when it arrives next week. Ooh, I will certainly catch that. Almost beat Hugh with Kane, but died when he was in it. Ooh, ouch. My condolences, Muffgeb. Hush. Yeah, I thought Hugh was like a new boss in like a Repentance or something. I might pick that up, but I still haven't played much of Afterbirth or Afterbirth Plus. I'm not sure if I will pick that up anytime soon. Make anime great again. Yeah, boy. Kept crashing on launch for poor Dan, and then he gave up. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, his streams are really chill and comfy. Oh man, that is really rough. He just could not get lucky with that. There's always gonna... Oh, hello, Reef! There's always gonna be those Oh god, there's so many of them. Oh, actually, I wonder how this pistol would. Yeah, it's working pretty well so far. That seems pretty decent against them. Yeah, it always sucks when a load of people just can't seem to catch a break with all that stuff. You know, most of the time I actually tend to get quite lucky with getting games to run and stuff like that. I seem to have the least amount of issues compared to most people. But when it does happen, like whenever technical issues does happen, man, they happen hard. Like they go really hard in their pants for me. So it's always rough as hell when it happens to me. I imagine when people are so used to technical issues, it's just like, you know, whatever. I'll figure this out. Or just give up on the game, which is even more sad. But luckily, whenever stuff does happen, you know, when it comes to games or PCs or anything like that, I usually have a decent idea what's going on. Most of the time. But when I don't, oof. Oofies. Oofies in my feelies. Whee. Oh god, ow, 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 ow. Oh god, they got hit scan. They're shit scanners. Oh no, that's too many. That's too many, please go away. Ow, 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 ow. Oh god, they hurt. They really hurt. They're stealing our guns. It's like the brutes in Halo Infinite. And of course everyone in chat turned into a tech expert when he was having issues. Have you tried turning it off on and off again? Just everyone's is suddenly Indian tech support. Troubles with your favourite game of all time, you had to record it in such a backwards way that stuttered the footage, and you scrolled to the edge of the screen. Oof. I'm guessing that's one of the Command & Conquer games. By the way, if I had told you this was an officially licensed Star Wars game, you'd probably believe it. Yeah, or probably even a Star Trek game. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Man, imagine playing Dark Forces on stream. That'd be kinda cool. I've actually not played Dark Forces, but I've heard it's very, very good. Very good boomer shooter action, that is. Guess we gotta use this one to go up. This has gotta be an elevator. It's got to be. Yep, that's a very funky elevator, that is. It really is like System Shock architecture. Very weird. None of it makes sense, but it just kind of works. Actually, let me go back for a second. Feels like there's probably a lot more going on down here than what meets the eye. Yeah, okay, we're surrounded by a interactive wall of some sort. Curious. That can be accessed for something, but what would that be accessed for? They're like a secret door that I don't know about? Not quite sure. Who knows? I don't. Yeah, it is very Oofies. Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun. Can't say I know which one that is specifically. Gonna joke about Red Alert. Nah, Red Alert is fully open source now, so you know, anyone can get that running on anything now. Honestly, when I heard that EA was actually open sourcing a bunch of Command & Conquer games, that fucking blew me away. Because it means when something goes open source, it is forever preserved. The community can do whatever the hell they want with that code. That's why I fucking love open source projects so much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this again. Get back up there somehow. We'll figure out, for fuck's sake. God, that hurts. Why? Why does that hurt so much? Do they explode? Guessing that's a no. I kind of love these gun sounds. It's sort of got like a spaghetti western look to. Actually, even the pistol itself kind of looks very revolver-ish. I guess the spaghetti western look kind of look and feel kind of works, but a reload's nothing like a revolver, so that's very bizarre. There's no space for a joke like that. Star Wars Yoda stories. Yeah, you were talking about that before in somebody else's stream. I can't remember whose. You play some weird stuff, you do, Craven. Maybe if I go back out like this, maybe that'll do something. Who knows? Oh shit, arse. Shit in the arse. Right, come on. Up. Up. That switch seems to last for... Ooh! No. Oh no, it's going back somewhere else. Oh shit. Got bamboozled. Bamboozled myself there. Oh, fuck. Could be in a bit of a problem here. Ah! Yes! Yes! We figured it out, gang. Okay, yeah, left is for this one, right is for that one. Okay, phew. Crisis averted. He was about to play Dark Forces, but it was a game that kept on messing with your monitor resolution and colours and wouldn't reset when closing the game, so you couldn't be arsed with it. Hopefully it runs better for me. I mean, I do intend to do a bunch of boomer shooters, or just generally shooters a lot this year, so hopefully that would be possible to do. But yeah, I know what you're on about. I remember a really weird jank Polish game called Bloodline that I tried running on my PC. And every time I tried to play it, it kept on crashingexplorer.exe. Oh! Excuse me! Since when did you start fucking doing that? Sir? Oh wait, might want to heal up here. Yes. Oh, do you wanna, yes, save. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, that's always rough when that happens, when a game just starts screwing with your PC, in just all sorts of annoying ways. Oh, for fuck's sake. Apparently I don't know how to get up a small ledge. Apparently Marathon security guard his legs just cannot go up that high. He never learned how to climb. Honestly, it's kind of like me in real life, where I just have very bad problem-solving skills sometimes. Where an obvious solution is clearly laid out for me, and I just don't pick up on how to do some things. It's like when I couldn't find a fireplace, even though I was staring right at it. That was pretty funny. I'm very bad at finding things. Like, bloody awful at it. Hello. This is looking a little bit like... Oh, like the Crusher here. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I do not want to get high on the Flash's junk. Keep your trench coat closed, you dirty fuck. Filthy, filthy creatures. Oh no! No! Oh. Oh. That was slightly miserable. Have you seen the square hole video with all the different shaped blocks? I can't say I have, no. I cannot say I have. Oh, bugger. I probably do have to get crushed to get over there, don't I? Well, time to maim myself for the internet's enjoyment. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Moida! Moida! Oh, no. Ah. That was a bit rough. Oh, lovely, I'm glad someone quoted that. It's a trap! I'm not the fun kind of one. Oh, no. Yeah, they are invisicunts. Oh, I'm getting some good quotes here. Just wanted to show you his robot sausage. I do not want... I mean, he, you know, he comes his load all over me, and it follows me everywhere where I go, and it gets me high. I don't think I want this. This is not the kind of trip I was hoping for. Double the chance for the quote. Yeah. Insinuating it was a... Oh dear. We're all very lewd here, but I don't... Oh no! Oh god, he touched me inappropriately. Oh, these guys are scary. Oh god. I hope you... Oh no, there's one there as well. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that ear rape from me. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, I snuck up on you. I didn't know you were there, but... Oh god, hi. Hello? Hello. Wow, that nearly... Good try, but no dice, my friend. Their heads look like eggs. Egg. Ah. I've obtained more debriefing reports from the crew whom you rescued earlier. They have reported seeing 2 types of 4 that you have not encountered yet. Ooh. Evidently, there are 2 of the other clans which Durandal alluded to in earlier communications. breathe when you're talking. One is taller than the fighters. Oddly, the report indicated that this new 4 fired only upon other 4 and never on any humans. Huh. Because of this and their general appearance, the crew who saw them referred to them as enforcers. The other alien was named Hunter by the crew due to its size and appearance. It fires an energy weapon from its shoulder and is heavily armoured. Oh wow, it's literally the Halo Hunters, isn't it? Unlike the fighters, the Hunters never take prisoners. I'm sending you to the G4 sunbathing landing station. Stand by to teleport and a message. Pew. It took my gun away. Oi. Incoming message from Leela. I just finished a cursory examination of the Marathon's radar, infrared, and visual light sensor logs. I've determined that the alien ship must have faster than light drive, because I have found no record of a ship entering the Tau Ceti system. Considering how extensive the Marathon sensors are, it would be almost impossible to conceal a ship as big as the 4's, which is nearly 2 kilometers long. Wow, that's massive. With this knowledge, sending a light-speed transmission to Sol may be futile, but it is the only possible way to warn Earth of a hostile alien race. We must try. When the aliens initially attacked the entire G4 sunbathing loading station, God, that's a mouthful to say every time, suffered explosive decompression, leaving the entire station in a vacuum. Since the area is in vacuum, you will need to replenish your oxygen supply. There is an oxygen supply outlet in the... oh dear. In the center of the station. Oh dear. Oxygen. Oh no. It's gonna be rough. By the way, Steam sale ends in 1.5 hours. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, I know, don't worry. I've kept that in my noggin for today. Wish that Stolfo would serve you some fresh sausage. No, you're talking about literal food? Get your head out of the gutter. Not sure I quite believe you there, Reptiloid. Just saying. That's a bit sus. That's very sussy. Why does it look like they're lifting their skirt up to you as they die? Well, they could very well be 4chan. Oh my god, that is the best fucking double meaning ever. I didn't even intend that going through it. That's amazing. Brilliant. Planning to make some last minute jank purchases? I sure am. I'm trying to find some good ones, but wow, that's 4chan needs to be a thing now. Alien anime girl who just happens to explore the deep disease-ridden depths of the surface internet. Basically the /B of aliens, ain't she? This is where you are now. The secondary relay needs to be manually reset. The dish array is in the upper left corner of the map of the G4 sunbathing landing station. Blech. This is the dish array. Once you reach it, reset all 4 of the control switches. Proceed to the terminal at this location and I will transport you off the station. The area's doors are not functioning properly, so I don't know the best route to the dish array. You'll have to find it yourself. Okay, so I'm up there. I gotta get over there. And I gotta get over there. This is a big ass level, my god. It's gonna be monstrous. I mean, it did say that the teleporter was malfunctioning. So I suppose we will get our assault rifle back at some point. But it did also say that that gun doesn't work in low oxygen, so feels like that was an intended gameplay thing. See, I was paying attention, like a good boy. What's this? Ah, something's opening up over there. Interesting. That's a good little laser gun though. I like that. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, it makes more like a blub, blub, blub noise. Like a fish. Fish. Nice dish. Oh, right, it's another one of these again. Yum. Yeah, yummy. You know what, sir? Oh. How's Neff? Well, actually, I guess it did do a pretty decent amount of damage. Ow, 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 ow. Tee-hee. I guess that's okay. Well, I'll probably just prefer to just do the pew pew, like just standard shoot. Standard shoot game. Yes, give me more air to suck. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, that was very unnecessary. A big meanie. Hello. Airlock. Yeah, I want to open this one. Kaplunk. Oh, arse off. Okay. We gonna go? Yeah, we're gonna go. Can indeed take me higher. Visual issues? Forget to say everything is extremely green. Go green, Vape Nation. Hello. I haven't been down here? Don't think I have, no. Which gives me more stuff to explore then, doesn't it? Oh, oh lord. Aha. Be gone, fiend. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a hunter right there. That's gotta be a hunter. Oh god, how did you two get behind me? Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, no, we are not done with the flashes. So this is where all the solar system's sex offenders go in the future. That's probably not a bad place to put them. Oh, whoopsie. Oh, I wasn't so sure if he was a good guy or not. I guess, shoot first, ask questions later. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, goodbye. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I got naffed up, didn't I? Oh, we gotta start the level again. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, we didn't save it. Well, I didn't save it. Don't go putting all the blame on chat now, Infernal, you fucking goon. Oh, sorry. Pew, 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 pew. And yeah, this seems to be the central sort of hub here. Yes, yes. Yeah. I think I know where I am. I tinkle, and I tinkle all over the floor. Come on, get up, come on. Up. Up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Every time. Every time you step off the elevator. I guess we'll map out this. Oh, you. I guess we'll map out the area. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. It quite literally stops me from using my thingy. My machine gun. Okay, lovely. Oh, hi. Hey, you get to use your machine guns, that ain't fair. Cheater. Hey, Shrek just jizzed on your monitor. Oof. Drak's fault for not being here. He needs to remind us to save every 2 minutes. Yes. He is, we all know he never ever forgets to save his game. Oi. You know, I do appreciate the health stations, but I do wish there were also health packs knocking about the place. So, you know, you have a bit more options there. There's one silly boy hanging around here. I will find said silly boy. I will fat him up. Oh no, we can't go through there. Fair dues, fair dues. Oh, hello. Ah, be gone, fiend. I really like the enemy designs in this game. Ow, wow, wow, I ran right into that like a fucking donut. Absolute donut. Okay. Let's see what else is around here. Hello? Oh, hi. Oh, well, good shot, good shot. Good shot, Infernal. You're the best at this video game. Yeah, you think I would have learned my lesson when it comes to hit scanners? Apparently in this game I have not. Ooh. Okay, you don't need to hold it down anywhere near as long as I thought you would. Okay, that makes the charge shot even more viable now. Yeah, okay. As soon as it starts shaking, that's when you can start unloading. Oh, it's a bit tight. Oh dear, this is very tight. Yeah, come on, you clown. Ah, shit, I missed. Yeah, that's it. Bugger off. Yep, I'm going back through here. I wanna get some health back. I do. Up, yes. Wait. It's around here. Here, isn't it? In here? Yes. I'm going the right way. Badonk. That's it. Slurp the air to survive. You cannot live without the air slurpage. Also, is anyone else intending to stream later on, like tonight? Because if so, if you want to start soon, then I could very much raid you when we're done in about 20 minutes or so. Just letting people know. Wait, yeah, this is back at the start. Oh, well, actually, yeah, we gotta go down to the left one over there, but I think we need to pretty sure we need to unlock something from over here. Yeah, I remember flipping a switch here. Yes. Oh no, that's in the center. Oh, go away. That was a bit spooky, a bit scary. A bit spooky, scary. Oh. I don't think that still homes. Maybe it does just a little bit. I did see some movement. You won't be streaming today, that's all good. Saving your load for the next 4 days. Yeah, I do remember you saying that you wanted to take a bit of a break. Well, I was just letting people know in case they wanted to. Yes. Was it over here? Oh god, there's a ghost. That was actually kind of spooky. Especially now that I know I'm getting hunted. Where are you? It's around here somewhere. It's cool what you can discover if you just keep an eye out. Right, yeah, I definitely have to get over to the left side over here. Yes, I remember that quite vividly. So we need, you know, that seems to be too far to jump from. So we need to lift like lift the floor or something up. Sure, we'll figure this one out though. Turned into a horror game. Yeah, it literally did. It was legitimately spooky. Okay, yeah, it's not going to be that easy to get up. We're going to have to look through all the other areas first. Yeah, certainly seems to be the case. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah. Oxygen. Possibly tomorrow though. Okay. No problem. Yum. But yeah, I am losing a bit of steam. I did end up going a bit longer than I thought I would. Even though I said I was gonna do this for about in 2-hour sessions from from now on, but I was a dirty liar apparently. Oh, did he actually flip the switch? That's kind of cool. It's rare that you can see enemies actually flip switches in games. Oh, we didn't go down here, did we? Hello. Well, we got a whole new world to discover here. And no, I'm not going to sing that stupid fucking song. Okay, yeah, we might want to save. Yes, yes. You can bugger off. Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, there's a bunch of baddies here. Oh dear. Oh, give me a minute. Gotta reload the thing, you know. Oh, these don't even show up on the motion tracker neither. Okay, that makes them even more scary. Ghost next to him doesn't even care. I didn't even see any ghosts. Well, until just now, obviously. They are surprisingly hidden when you're playing through the game. And the fact that they're invisible on your motion tracker makes it even more scary. That could have gone wrong, but hey, you know, I did it good. This is definitely the most expansive level so far. Oh yeah, we opened that up a bit. Lovely jubbly. More oxygen, you can't go wrong. Oh, hi. Hello. Man, it definitely seems a lot more, a lot less accurate in less oxygen, doesn't it? Even though I'm pretty sure that's not how guns work, but hey, you know. There's a second. Goddamn, there's so many of these things. So goddamn many. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. This was barred off before. Yeah. Oh, hello. Sneaky boy. Wait. Yeah, we're gonna have to push our way through this corridor. Oh dear. Hello. I got hit in the arse by a rocket. It's very rude. Not nice. This game is not fucking around anymore, is it? It is not fucking. Does not enjoy the fuck. There's a ghostly character right next to where I refilled my air. Oh, I didn't see him. Pickle crisis has been averted. That's a good one. Oh, hi! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh gosh, this corridor is so tight. Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is many enemies put in a single corridor game. Calm thine breasticles. I want to go through here. Yeah. So what would be down here? An airlock? Well, okay. Fuck that then. Screw it up the bumhole. Oh no, we don't want to go that way. Yeah, it's down here. Oh! What's this? Oh, pistol bullets. Do not want. More energy, on the other hand, I do want. You can give me that in spades and I'll be happy. I think they really overestimated how many pistol bullets you're going to need in this game. My goodness, they gave you way too many. Way too many. Oh wait. How do we get back up from here? Pretty sure yeah, I checked all of this. Oh well, we're just gonna have to go around through here, I guess. Right. Yeah, there's gotta be a way back up through an airlock. Huh. Where did that go? Oh, down here. Yes. No? Huh. Through here? No. I must be honest with you, brethren, I'm a little bit bamboozled here. No, not through there. No. No. Okay. Well, this is just going back through over here, isn't it? Yes, it is. So where do I get back up from here? Can't access these. Most certainly can't. What on earth do I do here? How on earth do I get back up? Oh, I was missing this. Okay. Alright. My fault, I should have studied the map better. Yeah, okay, I'm a donut. Yes, here we go. My fault. Well, I think we should start wrapping this up now, so I'm gonna go and head back to the... the save point. But first, let's refill our sheet. Oh, this is a surprisingly huge and really confusing level. But I'm sure we'll beat it next time. That's it, slurp it up. Slurp it all up. Enjoy it, you filthy animal. And gaboop. Right. That's gonna do it for marathon today. Kaplonk.